Wanna kick you in the nuts, kick you in the nuts, kick you in the nuts, smack you in the face with my shoe, and then kick you in the nuts.
I've already dealt with enough pain this week, man.
I know, because you are a dumbass! That's right, I said it. The fuck you gonna do about it?
You're a dick.
Again, I have told you this shit the first minute you met me. Did I not? Did I not say that the first minute you were going to meet me? You seriously did not believe me?
Maybe. So, some things happened this past week, or at least with me, with work. I had a few things happen. Wednesday, the start of my work week, was rather uneventful. Nothing happened there. Thursday, though, I learned something, Jeff.
What's that?
I learned something really important, Jeff.
What's that?
I learned what do you know what the emergency eye wash stations are for?
Yes, I do.
Do you know how they're used?
Yes, I do.
Guess what?
You became a dumbass. You did something. It was like, I pretty much predicted you were going to do something stupid as hell at your job. So tell us.
It wasn't stupid.
It kind of was if you look at it, knowing that you had to use the emergency eye wash station.
I got to experience the emergency eye wash station because I had some backsplash come up from one of the surfaces I was cleaning and get me in my right eye. Blinded by the disinfectant.
Yeah, you are. It's like you were blinded by the light, motherfucker.
No, I was blinded by disinfectant. A couple drops went in my right eye, and I was blind for 20 minutes, and it burned like a motherfucker.
No, it burned like the Dickens.
I'm like, the only thing I could think of that's a bit worse, and my dad told me this because I told him over the phone. He's like, yeah, well, I've gotten bleach in my eye before.
The fuck you trying to do? Blind yourself?
I don't fucking know!
If you got bleach in your damn... How the fuck do you get bleach in your eye? That's the one damn major question. Again, even I don't get bleach in my eye, and I use that bitch. Every fucking time. What the fuck? Damn motherfuckers.
I'm like, so, I basically burned my eye, or my left eye, and blinded myself for like 20 minutes.
Sucks to be you.
Cleaning it out.
Sucks to be you.
So I had to recover from that.
Did it feel good?
No! Okay, Jeff, why don't I just spray disinfectant in your eyes, see if you enjoy it?
And how about I just kick you in the nuts before you even try it? Let's see which is faster, you disinfectant or me kicking you in the nuts, because I'm damn well sure, even when I'm temporarily blind, I'm blind as a bat, so 1, that shit ain't gonna affect me. 2, my leg is just gonna come out on instinct and just kick your fucking balls through your mouth. So you're gonna be tasting your damn balls in about 5 seconds if you wanna try that shit. Go ahead.
It was but yeah, this week was mostly uneventful besides that. Oh, I did remember one thing that happened on Wednesday that I have to bitch about first because it's a major pet peeve of mine and I want to know why the fuck people do this. And it was a black girl who did this too, so you can say I'm calling race or whatever, but why is it that when on these smartphones, people insist on having, conversations like it's...
Wait, what?
She was when they're on the phone.
Okay.
Having a conversation with someone else. She has them on speaker and is talking into it like it's a walkie-talkie and then putting the thing next to her ear to hear what the other person says while it's on speaker. Why the fuck do people do that?
I don't know, you're asking the wrong questions. That's literally like asking, it's like, why the fuck do people FaceTime when they drive? And yet we don't fucking know, now do we? Again, I've seen it. It's happened, and some dumb motherfucker has nearly tried to destroy my damn truck because he was FaceTiming like a motherfucker. Now, in my case, I have pretty much, like, I was pissed off that day, so I should have just done I should have just done the neighborly and jackass thing. Got out the car and whooped his ass and then fucked his girlfriend. Now, again, that's just me.
But I saw that, and I'm just staring at this, and I'm like, at this bitch just doing that. And it's not just it's not just the one thing. I've seen this fucking everywhere. Everyone out there in the middle of public and stuff like that, having full-on conversations while grabbing the phone, speaking into it, and then putting the speaker part up to their hair as if they can't hear it.
They probably can't. You see, it's like blaring rap music will do that shit to you.
It was the second floor of the dorms, and no one else was around but me and her going to the fucking, to the laundry room. That was it. Why did... But that happened, that was Wednesday. Thursday was the blinding of the eye. Friday! I learned Friday had something interesting happen too. I was minding, I was doing my menial task of spraying down the handles and stuff like that, like normal, until I could walk past this one particular door that I was spraying down. I sprayed it, I went to go right past it, and then my brain went, no, wait, stupid, you just saw something in there, or you just saw something, you need to go double check. So I stepped back, and Jeff!
What?
Jeff!
Yes?
There were 2 hot dogs stuck on this door handle. That someone skewered them onto this handle. And it's not doorknobs either. There's no those little long handle things that you have to turn down and grip with your full-on hand. So they stuck 2 hot dogs on it. And I'm just staring at this, wondering, but why though? Jeff?
Again, you asking questions about quarantine, which is, yeah, everyone's bored shitless, dude.
How does that work go with the quarantine?
I'm bored as hell. I'm trapped in a fucking dorm all damn day, and I need something to entertain myself. Porn can't do it. I played every damn video games. I have pretty much beaten the shit out of my fucking roommate. And yeah, my girlfriend nags the shit out of me and giving me shit, so here's an idea. Let's play a fucking prank on somebody. Again, you're trapped in the fucking dorm room, dude, with nothing left to do. You probably binge-watched every fucking show on Netflix, Hulu, and fucking whatever Amazon Prime ever you have.
You actually put thought into this.
Again, I have seen this shit because everyone has gotten bored as hell. McDonald's is not cutting it. Chinese is not cutting it.
I fucking want Chinese.
It's like you've ordered every damn restaurant you have on your fucking contact list and all that shit like 3 or 4 times. You have pretty much binge-watched every damn fucking series on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and whatever the fuck else you pretty much have like a Roku. The only reason why we're not rioting anymore is because football season's back in session. That's the only reason why you haven't heard shit about rioting. Because football is back. That's the only thing. But again, you're pretty much trapped in your damn house. You probably pretty much played every damn video game you've known, man.
Are you sure they weren't having a sausage party?
Again, no, they weren't. You've been bored shitless for so long and months on end. You need something to entertain yourself. And Netflix ain't cutting it. Xbox ain't cutting it. Damn well Nintendo ain't cutting it. Literally, you played every damn thing you have in your fucking game system. You pretty much plugged your damn 360 back up, played every damn game you had there, and you pretty much whooped your damn freaking roommate in every damn game you have. I mean, you literally didn't even play NBA, you start whooping his ass. So yes, it's pretty much you're bored shitless, so you need something to entertain your damn self. This is quarantine, damn it. 2020 sucks. Again, I would have been outside in the summer going to Odyssey Fun World. I couldn't do that shit. I would have gone to at least Six Flags. Can't do that shit. That's why you're bored as shit.
But why hot dogs?
Because of the fact you don't want to use... It's like because of the fact it's hilarious as hell and you don't want to use expensive bratwurst or Polish sausages. You want to use something cheap as hell. And hot dogs are cheap as hell. Polish sausages, you know someone's pretty much pissed off at that shit. They use that. But again, it's pretty much you're bored shitless, man. You're trapped in a house for... It's like a house for like months on end. You can't go out, and it's like you can't go out nowhere. You can't talk to nobody. Hell, in public. With the risk of you might get fucking coronavirus. And again, you take a damn trip to Walt Disney, your asses might get coronavirus. So again, you can't do shit. Normally people would go out, damn well travel, go see their family, go out of town, go to Six Flags, go to Disneyland, and fucking do something. But again, kids have not been in school now. It's like kids have pretty much just going back to school, but they're doing it at home. I'm pretty sure half the damn parents are in AA and Anonymous. And I'm pretty damn sure like it's like every damn minute that your girl has gained weight in jogging pants doesn't look sexy to you. I mean, if you're trapped inside with your wife, it's like and you're pretty much girlfriend, you have no kids. Yeah, jogging pants have stopped being sexy for you. It's literally, holy hell, you binge-watched every damn thing on Netflix. You're not getting any. And the first minute you think you can get some, no. No. And porn doesn't have the allure it does anymore.
Alright.
I just explained this whole damn...
Are you saying you got to the point where porn does not help you anymore, Jeff?
Pretty much.
But you're addicted to it!
Again. Pretty much. This is why. I'm trapped in the fucking house. Half the time.
The only thing that happened yesterday to me that was worth of noting at work was yesterday morning I had the runs, but that was it.
That's for eating that bargain bin bologna.
What?
Yes, bargain bin bologna and anything cheap will do that shit for
you. I did get paid yesterday though, so.
But again, this is why it's happening. Everyone's stuck in quarantine. Hell, yes, I go to work, but I ain't making shit, so literally porn doesn't have the fucking allure to me anymore. At least then I could have called some girl and all that I knew and actually got some. Then porn would have been like an allure to me. Now it's not. Literally, I went to the Lions Den. I'm like, holy hell, man. The only thing that would be allure to me is if I buy a damn blow-up doll right now. One of those big-ass animatronic dolls. Jeff, is that a sex doll? Don't worry about it. Why do you have a conversation piece?
Speaking of which, I saw this one video of a Japanese real doll, and all it does is scream, and I'm like, oh my god, why is this someone's kink? It's just screaming. Why?
You act like this is not possible for it to start screaming.
No, it's not the good screaming. It's just basically ah!
That tries to tell you.
I'm like, you got some issues. That's it. That's your fucking fetish, man.
Again, you gotta keep your damn self entertained. Seriously. I'm at the point where I actually might buy a damn blow-up sheet doll. Shit. That tells you how bored I am. I just want to see someone just say something when I buy a damn blow-up sheet doll. Jeff, what the hell is that? Don't worry about it. It's not used for that type of situation. I just need a conversation with somebody. Because I'm slowly going mad.
I'm going slightly mad. I'm going slightly mad.
No, if you heard the song Mad World, that's kind of like what's describing me right now.
No one can see my face. Because I'm making this really creepy-ass smile. And no one can see it.
Johnny boy.
What?
Stop thinking about blow-up sheeps and screaming sex dolls from Japan.
So how was your week?
Boring as hell.
Did you get disinfectant in your eyes?
No, because I'm not dumb.
It wasn't me being dumb. It was just splashback.
Oh, good. Why the fuck is your face that damn close to the damn disinfectant in the first damn place? That's the only reason for a splashback. You're damn close.
It was when I was on the table. And
what the fuck are you doing on a table? What the hell are you doing at your job?
The rag flung sung at me when I flipped it over.
It's called folding it down, damn it. Folding it down. Again, I'm just giving you a hard fucking time. Because you called me saying you pretty much just, like, you did something stupid.
That I managed to blind myself.
Yes, totally. I was laughing. Completely and utterly laughing.
And of course, everyone else was asking me, or like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. 20 minutes later, I can see out of it. I'm going back to work. Fuck it.
You're asking like, oh my god, are you okay? I'm the only one that's out of your whole friend just laughing my ass off.
By the way, sorry, yawn. Where did the sun go?
Up your ass and to the left.
Wait.
Think about it. Think about it. Think
the sun don't
it.
shine there.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm pretty sure about that.
You totally sure about that?
Yes.
So when you go to a doctor's appointment, they told you to bend down and touch your toes. You believe them?
I never had to do that at a doctor's appointment.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You're totally sure?
Yes.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
You're 100% sure?
Yes.
You put that on your Boy Scout honor.
Yes.
You weren't even in the Boy Scouts.
Yes, I actually was. Dude, I was in the Cub Scouts when I was growing up, man. I remember the only thing that sucked about it was they were going to have, like, at the local church, they were having a sleepover. I was attending, but then they made me go home early because I threw up and got the stomach flu from one of the other kids.
You see, that was your first chance of you not getting touched in the pool.
Speaking of stuff that we did as kids, did your churches ever do this when we were growing up? Something called Anawanas?
The fuck is an Anawana?
I don't know. It was just a little club thing that would have like Wednesday nights where kids would go and they preach and then they give you vests and badges like you're a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout.
Hell no.
But you're preaching about the Jeebus. I'm like, yeah, as a Christian, I thought that was weird.
I'm sorry, like, what the fuck?
Dude, it was at this one church that's right by here, right next to, right on, fuck, what is that? What is that street? It's right off of Kennedy. It's right next to that one, gas station. With the yellow sign and the green letters, I forget what it's called. This is I'm like 160, 100 off 165th. That's what it is. But yeah, they had that there at that one, or at that one church, and I'm like, apparently that's not a thing anymore, or what? I don't even.
Just,
What happened to your screen went black.
I have no words for this. I literally don't.
You didn't do stuff when you were growing up? Like that?
No.
I remember when I went to Fairhaven, they made us go to church camp during the week.
I wasn't there, but again, I mostly slept through half of that shit.
You didn't get the option to do that. They basically had you run around a bunch, pretend, or like follow rules, sit on bleachers or whatever while they preach at you for like 3 hours. And then part of the day was dedicated to a ventriloquist act where the dummy would actually belittle every single child who had acted up. And I was one of the times where they made fun of me, and this is right when they were diagnosing me with that actual mental problems. But it was right around that time when my parents found out, but they didn't know or they didn't care. So yeah, that's lovely, having someone in front of like 100 other kids, a little dummy just making fun of you, pointing out that you have issues.
I like that to happen. It's like, I want someone to try to do that shit to me. I will go up and kick the pastor in the nuts. I will literally do that. I'm sorry, but if you have a ventriloquist dummy, fucking bottle.
I would admit, I got angry at that time. Now I just would have walked outside, and if they ask me why I walked outside, I'll tell them flat out, because you just basically made fun of me for my disability. Thank you very much, motherfucker. In front of God and everybody, and in front of like 100 other kids that are here with us that don't, and many of us don't want to be there. And one of the kids was deaf. And they have a ventriloquist act for a deaf person.
Again, it's kind of like this. If you make fun of me with a ventriloquist dummy, I will use some wrestling moves on your ass. I will get the fuck up, go up straight to that stage.
Except there was a woman that was doing it.
I will fuck that bitch. Now, if it was a guy, I'm pretty much going to do the rock bottom out of nowhere on his ass. It's like the Lord's about to watch me jump off the podium and do a freaking elbow drop. I'm pretty much going to have someone cheering in my ear.
This was also the same church that had where like once you got into high school, you had to go into the big boy church area, where it's just the auditorium where where you have to listen to an old man preach for like 4 hours straight. And he's either droning very slowly like this, like he's Ben Stein, or all of a sudden, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs! Just to make sure that you don't fall asleep.
Again, I would have.
And you're wondering why I didn't want to go, because it was fucking boring.
Again, I would have been asleep.
Yeah. And then you have the people from your church bus, because this is in Chesterton, and they're driving all the way to Gary for some reason to pick us up.
Dude, what the fuck? You're driving 45 minutes.
Yes.
An hour. What the hell?
Yes. Actually, one of those buses ended up on What the Fuck Was Wrong With You with Nash. Because he says, because he did a story where someone stole one of the buses from Fairhaven Baptist Church, and I'm just like, oh my god, I went to that church. I know what those buses are. Bright white and maroon. Not the most appropriate things to look looking at for. And they have the stop signs painted over because they're not a school bus, so they can't stop traffic like school buses stop. And then we get to go on the highway for God knows how long.
For like an hour. If you're coming from Chesterton.
They're going to Chesterton and coming back.
Yeah, you're going to be there for like an hour. That's pretty much it. You're going to be there for an hour.
So yeah, we got to ride all the way down to Chesterton. And then ride back. And, I don't know why we went to that one in particular, but apparently we did. Because, I know why, because they would drive around that Saturday, go to I'm like, one of the workers will go knock on everyone's door, and I'm like, hey, do you want to go to church? We will come pick you up.
This is when you see Jehovah's Witnesses, I don't even answer the door. I just don't.
Well, I didn't answer the door those Saturdays. My parents usually did. Then they decided, hey, why don't you go? Hey, hey, we can get you out of the house for this long too on Sunday, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
It's pretty much parents are trying to say, go to church so I can stay home and fuck.
Pretty much. It wouldn't surprise me.
That's all it is. It's just...
I'm like, we don't have to work today. Fuck it. Go to church. I want to fuck.
Okay, so I'm pretty much saying, leave me the fuck alone. Like, Jeff, you want to go? No. But why not? Because this is my only damn time I ever get the fuck off, so leave me the hell alone.
Because now I don't even get to go. I'm like, I don't get to go to church mainly because, well, one, I don't have a ride, and two, COVID, and three, now because I work on Sundays, and I work in the morning. So even if I had a ride to the church, I'm like, I'm on shift. I kind of have to do that, which I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I did tell my mom my hours, and she's like, "You're working on Sundays? That's weird."
I know some people.
My response was, "I'm like, I'm sorry. Wait, what do you mean weird? I get Mondays and Tuesdays off. I'm here on weekends because no one else is. That's not weird to me." I may have to work freaking the holidays too, but hey, at least that's holiday pay.
Or not, at least I get a party on the holiday.
Well, we'll find out once Thanksgiving rolls around, because I know for a fact they're not going to give us Halloween off.
Of course they're not going to give you Halloween off.
They had class on Halloween. Well, this year's on Saturday, so that's part of my work week.
I block your shot, you bitch.
So instead of spooky costumes or whatever, no, at the dorm says, decorate your door. The spookiest looking door gets a prize. Okay. Why? Like I saw today, someone just covered their dorm door in like those cheap ass fake spider web or cobwebs. It's made out of fucking cotton and shit. And I'm just staring at this and I'm like, you're just making my job harder because I have to spray down, and you're blocking off the hand. You're obstructing a view to the handle where I have to spray disinfectant.
Yep. So it's like they force you to do this shit.
I'm like, I have to deal with that. Or I'm like, I'm just not going to question it at this point. After the hot dogs, I've already checked out. And I'm like, what else are they going to throw at me that I'm going to have to deal with?
Someone's going to put a turkey on their door.
An actual turkey.
Yes, an actual turkey. An actual fucking turkey.
I'm out. They're going to Mr. Bean this shit. They're going to walk out with the turkey on their fucking head.
No, put it on the door. It's more like,
how are you going to put it on the door?
You stuff the turkey. Do I have to explain this to you? Do I really?
I get what you're going before. It's just that, no, the way these handles are shaped, there's no way it's going to stay on there.
You're sure about that?
Yes. The only reason the hot dog stayed is because they skewered them on.
Again, you do realize all you have to do to a turkey is something, right?
Please don't say fuck it.
No, not fuck it. It's more like stuff it.
That is a euphemism for fucking it. You're technically stuffing it with your dick.
Or you can stuff it on the door handle.
It's not gonna. No, not with that hole. Not with the hole that you have to stuff it with. It's not gonna stay. I've cooked turkey before. That's not gonna happen. But I don't get to see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year because of that, but I'll be working. Of course. Who knows if they're even going to do it this year or not?
They might, as long as people stay 6 feet apart from each other.
How? In New York City, during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, when everyone's bunched together in the fucking cold, staring at the floats and the shit and the freaking balloons, and all for like 2.5 to 3 hours, where they have Broadway shows and shit until Santa's fat ass at the end comes by.
Santa's not a fat ass. Well, he might be a fatter ass. But
I still cringe because I remember the one year where one of the floats basically rickrolled everybody on national television. That basically killed that meme dead, because it was the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends float. And they start playing their regular song. Then all of a sudden, we just hear the starts of "Never Gonna Give You," the first few notes of "Never Gonna Give You Up," and Rick Astley just fucking walks out and starts lip syncing to his own fucking song from the '80s. And then the people on there were like, "Oh, it's the Rick-rolling phenom." Like, no, it's not a phenomenon. It's a fucking troll move. Rickrolling was born out of shit, out of like 4chan and shit, just to fuck with other people. Hey, I found this really cool video with this thing, or I found this particular video where you can see this woman's tits. Oh no, it's Rickrolling. Yeah, congratulations! You took an internet joke, and you killed it. This happened, this actually happened, people. And some people are like, I know there's going to be some listeners, like, they're going to say bullshit. I'm like, no, look it up. It actually happened. I saw it.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
I kind of want, though, if they're going to do the internet shit this year, I kind of want a giant kiwi on a float, or I'm like, that's running a farm, or I'm like, that's at a pumpkin patch or whatever, or like Thanksgiving, so it's gonna be like harvesting like maize and stuff like that. Just go full on kiwi farms. Make Josh happy.
You know they're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I know they're not gonna do that. Considering that most companies and shit can't stand most people can't stand the kiwi farms that are popular and whatnot, because they think it's harassment or whatever, that they archive everything. We have I don't know what else they could possibly do. Why is the screen shaking?
Because someone wants me to fuck up, but I'm obviously going to kick their ass anyway. The fuck was that? Oh wait, that was my phone.
Because that wasn't mine!
Who the fuck is Dr. Woody Myers?
Did you get that one too, where it's saying to vote for this? And it's saying, hello, whatever your name is.
It's Kelly with Dr. Woody Myers for governor. Can we...
Yes! I got that one too!
Who's your health and education? Well, here's the idea. If you're a fucking Democrat, then yes, I will vote for you. If you're a fucking
where is it? Yeah. Hi, John. It's Beverly with Dr. Woody Myers for governor. Can we count on you to vote for governor or prioritize who's your health and public education? Yeah, I got that one too yesterday.
I just got that today.
Oh. And we're like, I would just send him a text. I'm like, don't ever text me again.
I just block it as spam. That's what I do. If it's spam, I just block it as spam just to fuck with them.
I had someone try to call me and claiming that they were from the Publishers Clearinghouse this past week.
Really?
And one, it was an Iranian guy who couldn't say the words Publishers Clearinghouse correctly, so and it was obvious English is not his primary language. 2, Publishers Clearinghouse was. 3, he couldn't give me my name, and I asked him, what's my name? This number was chosen, what's my name? But this number was chosen. I'm like, no, what's my name? I do not know that, sir. This number was chosen. I'm like, well then how the fuck do you know you're talking to the right person, motherfucker? And then I looked it back up and I'm like, yeah, they don't make phone calls. If you've won, they show up to your house.
With a big ass check and
yeah, that's their thing! Why the fuck are you claiming you're from this? I'm like, did you do this or did you go this? I'm like, no. Don't call me again, fucker. I'm like, I would have, and normally I would just fuck with a troll or with one of those guys or like those scammers because it's funny, but that day in particular, I was in no mood because apparently I was pissed off about something. I'm like, I'm not dealing with you, motherfucker. I'm not dealing with you. Fuck off. I got actual shit to worry about on my plate. Go bother someone else. Oh. I should have set it up so that his phone would have been flooded with a bunch of random calls and shit. Just record the number because I called it back to make sure, and it led back to the Iranian dude. I should have put it on there where there are sites online that do this, that you just type in a scammer's number, and all of a sudden their line gets congested because they get calls of just random like songs and shit just to keep them from actually calling real people to try to scam them out of their money. It's basically to harass the scammers who are committing the felony.
And yet we don't do shit about it.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not stupid.
I don't think anyone's fucking stupid. Well,
no, people do fall for it.
Yes, they do.
Which is why I say when you know for a scam, actually try to keep them on the phone as long as possible, so that they take less time. They take more time to deal with you fucking with them than it for them to actually scam a real person or another person who might not know any better. I gotta throw this away. Because they're committing felony. They're committing an illegal act. They're trying to get your information so they can just basically drain all your funds and shit.
This is why I fuck with them saying I'm from the FBI. Just to screw with these sons of bitches.
I still like the one time where I pretended I was a gay sex hotline. Because I did that twice, and the second time, the first time they hung up. The second time the scammer actually got mad at me. They were like, "Sir, this is a legitimate business." I'm like, "So you want?" And then I'm gonna respond with, "So you want me to stick it in?"
Legitimate business, my ass.
This is a legitimate business too. You called a gay sex hotline, motherfucker. If I could actually just, like, send him pictures or whatnot, I would just send him nothing but Goatsy.
Or just send him rim jobs.
No! Goatsy. You know what Goatsy is, right?
Yes, I do.
That will That's why I said send them that. Hey, here's a picture of a dude stretching his asshole to about the size of my fist.
Or just send them actual fisting pictures. You know what fisting is, right?
Yes!
Send them that.
I think Goatsy's more fucked up because you can't really see the fist. Where I'm like, you can't really see inside of the anus like you can with Goatsy.
No, but it's kind of fucked up knowing that half the arm is disappearing. Like, how deep is this shit? Oh, yeah, there it is, right there.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
I didn't do shit. I did disappoint a lot of fans by kicking their team's ass, but yeah.
Oh, because you played sports ball and I don't care.
I know. What the fuck do you call sports ball?
Because it's yay, do the things with the points.
It's called sport. Literally, don't ever go to Chicago saying that shit. You will get your ass kicked. And I will not be able to. It's like, and I will not be there to help you.
I don't care about sports shit.
Again, like
the only reason I have a pair of Bears sweatpants is because I needed sweatpants for work.
Again, don't you dare go to Chicago and all that shit saying, oh yeah, blah, 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 this, and that. I swear, if you do, you will get your ass kicked. Because, again, we do things like, this is why we don't run.
No, I'm like, no, if they ask me, I'm like, do you watch this or football? I'm like, I'll just tell them, I'll be honest, I'm like, no. Well, what about basketball? No. What about baseball? No. Your teams, I'm like, yeah, root for your teams. I'm all for that. It's just, I don't care.
But again, don't ever go to, like, fucking Chicago saying, oh, sports ball, yay! Don't do that. You will get your ass kicked, man. You do take sports seriously.
Ugh. Anything got posted? Alright. Alright, going through the cesspit. What the fuck? Chica or Nika was picked as one of the spokesmodels for Calvin Klein.
Oh.
It's some random fat black bitch. We're diving into the cesspit now, bro.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there's a TikTok. I'm afraid to look at it.
Go ahead, look at it. Look at it.
What the fuck?
No, I'm questioning what the fuck is up with the music.
What?
What in the hell am I watching?
I don't know. It's a video of an old man with a giant moth on his hand. And he's just laying there with his mouth hanging open. I'm afraid to see where this goes. I'm
kind of wondering what the fuck is up with the music in the background, though.
I want to know why his mouth's open like that.
If you look at him, he is pretty much skeletorial.
Okay, lasagna or endocardius? In love and memory of my husband, who slipped away from us August 11th, 2008, Mo Lester. Not much been posted in the cesspit. Other than old man with giant moth with creepy music. Wait, what does this say? Oh, I should write. I need to save this image because this has to go on screen. 44 minutes in, and it's by Zone Tan. It's by Zone.
Zone Tan.
Yeah. So Viacom manually copyright claimed this and rejected by dispute that it was original animation. They are effectively earning about $3 a month from stating that Jenny taking it in the butt is canon. So in retrospect, everything worked out great!
Welcome to my life.
As a teenage robot. Apparently she takes it up the ass.
I've seen the pretty much flash game. It was like flash move for that. That was amazing. Good work, Zontan. Good work. Good work.
I needed that.
Remember, she's always watching you fat.
Not much else has been happening this past week for us, aside from shoot. I forgot what I was saying. I know there's some derp going on in the... But derps have been going on ever since we're like in like politics and shit. But I really don't care. Why is that picture just repeated numerous times? I need to unfollow that bit. That random e-thought. That was only for a giveaway I was just doing.
What random e-thought is that?
Destiny FOMO. She's just basically spamming.
Who the fuck is that?
It's just some random e-chick. The only reason I followed her like back in the day was she had a giveaway for giving away a free Switch. Now's the only reason I followed her.
Goddamn though.
But yeah.
And now that is.
But yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing this shit in there because you're like, oh, you want to see more? Go to my fans only plays. I'm like, if I really want to go see tits, honey, I am not paying you to go see your tits. You're not that great looking.
I don't know about that. She looks interesting to me.
So yeah, I'm unfollowing her just so I can stop getting notifications from her because most of the time she just posts stuff that I'm like, that I just cringe at, and I'm like, why did I not unfollow this bitch a long time ago?
Okay, so...
Oh, because I forgot to.
Okay, so what's the stuff...
Because I didn't care.
What's the stuff that she been cringing, like, posting up that's cringy?
Posing with electronics, like Nintendo memorabilia and shit. Stuff that if she actually worked for Nintendo would immediately get her fired. Because that's happened before.
Again, this is for lonely men on their damn computers.
Yeah. I'm not...
So why are you hating on the game, Dan? Why the hell are you hating on the game?
I just can't believe that people actually go out and do this, and that people pay money for this in this day and age. In this day and age, people pay for to get nudes from people. In the age of the internet, where you can go to like RedTube, or that site we talked about last week.
Again, and yet you have to pay for a damn membership for RedTube. You didn't think about that, now did you?
Some people do. Yeah, some people do, but you can still get fat material for free. But other than that, nothing much else has been going on. I don't really care about what's going on in the world because people are crazy.
You're just realizing this, dude.
I don't care about politics or anything like that.
So you're not going to go vote?
I'm gonna have to because I'm supposed to, but I don't know who I'm going to be voting for because.
Here's an idea. You might want to vote for the Democrat Joe Biden because if you vote for the...
No, I know who I'm voting for. I'm voting for No, it was Kanye West that we were running for president.
And yet we have not heard shit about him. That was just a joke.
Why can't we just have The Rock run for president?
Again, we wish that would happen. We wish.
I know why the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger ain't running is because he's not American.
And yet
or he wasn't born in America, I mean.
Yet he was the
he was the governor. Yeah, but he wasn't born here in the States, so by default he's barred from becoming the president. He can run for other parts in office, but the office of president is exclusively limited to people who are born here in the States.
What about vice president?
Same thing.
Oh, it sucks. Again, that'd be a good idea, though, to have The Rock for president.
I just don't know what... I'm like... I don't know how to react because of... I'm like, people hate Trump or whatever, and they're just like, oh, we gotta get rid of him, and I'm like, Trump is just dumb. Smart, but dumb.
He ain't smart shit.
I'm like, he just doesn't know how to fucking shut up. And says stupid shit all the fucking time. But apparently he's doing something right because he has a big following.
And yet, how many of those following got COVID-19?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, apparently he got COVID, but I don't know anything beyond that.
Because that motherfucker don't wear a mask like a dumbass. Why the fuck don't you wear a mask?
Like, the only reason I thought was hilarious with him was the only reason I kind of liked him when the initial, like, back in 2016 was basically him telling the rest of the Republican Party, fuck you, I'm not doing what you want me to do, I got my own money. Just fuck you, I got money, I don't need your fucking money. So that's why the rest of the Republican Party didn't like him, because they couldn't have him in his pocket. But apparently now his taxes or whatever have been released or whatever, and who knows what's real or what is what anymore. Politics are just dumb.
They're corrupt.
Yeah, no, politics is just dumb, inducing headaches. I just don't. I'm like, I don't. I'm like, I don't know what else to say. I try not to get involved in them because, well, most of it is dumb. It's just stupid, or like, it's just people yelling at each other. And then, of course, that's all the trends. Online. I lost my thought because my brain went somewhere, and I don't know why it went somewhere.
I'm sorry, what? You say something I wasn't paying attention to?
Pretty much. 82% of Americans, apparently, is trending right now on Twitter. Biden campaign promised it will not raise direct taxes on households making under $400,000. RC or whatever, raise some mathematical inconsistency. LGBTQIA pride.
Okay, now say that again, but more slowly with the LGBTQ community.
LGBTQIA. What does the IA stand for? Oh, it's because it's National Coming Out Day today. Okay. Yay.
So you're coming out the closet?
Not me. I'm not in the closet.
Again, I respect the community because I have a few gay friends.
I respect the community, but myself in particular, I'm like, I like girls.
Again, I respect him, and I had to defend a few of my gay friends, so...
But not much else has been going on with us. We got 5 more minutes to kill. What do you want to talk about?
Your face? Of how ugly it is? No rhetorical comeback, Johnny Boy? What the fuck?
No, I'm just thinking... Why did you default to that?
I don't know. I just wanted to say something.
Did nothing happen to you during the... or this past week, or no?
No.
Didn't pick up any new games or anything?
No. You think I'm a rich motherfucker?
You could have got someone's clearance.
Again, do I really want someone that didn't take care of their shit? No, I don't.
Or, oh, wait, does Xbox Live not do random sales?
Nope. And you need
Of their digital titles? Because Nintendo does that. That's how half the stuff on my Switch I got for cheap. Because, hey, the digital version of this, we're going to knock off a majority of the price. Go get it now.
Xbox does it, but again, you have to pay for this shit, so...
Oh, you gotta pay extra. To have the option to get the fucking deals.
Yes, we do. But it's the tax, damn it. It's the tax. That they love to charge your ass with.
Not much else. Okay.
When are you gonna let me play a Pokemon game?
What?
When are you gonna let me play Pokemon, damn it? That's what.
I can't on my Switch, dude, because you have to have your own account. And I have a Switch Lite.
All you do is just trade Pokemon, right? That's all you do.
Well, you have to set a separate account because you can't have multiple save files for the same game when it comes to Pokemon because they're dumb. It automatically... I don't even know how to start a new game on Sword and Shield because there's no option because there's no actual official title screen. It's just as soon as you start up the game, it just immediately kicks into where you last left off.
That's the right way to do it.
Yeah, and I just don't know how right now because I don't feel like looking it up.
YouTube, damn.
Yeah, YouTube will do it.
You bitch. How dare you steal the ball from me?
Oh, you weren't talking to me.
I kinda was. I called you a bitch. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
I did nod off at the college yesterday. I fell asleep.
Wait. Did you say nut off or not off?
Nod off.
Okay, good. I'm about to say, what the fuck?
What, you never jerked it in the bathroom?
No, I've jerked it right in front of people. Where there's a computer blocking me.
No, that's the main reason why they don't have the computers underneath the stairwells anymore. Because some dude back in the day who did that.
That might be talking about me.
What?
They might be talking about me.
Yeah, he got kicked out.
Oh, well, good. That ain't me then. So, what the fuck happened?
He was blaring off hardcore pornography on one of the computers underneath the stairwell, where everyone can see it because it's just the center stairwell in the SUL building, so where you could see right over it because it's just the see-through stairs where only one part of it is solid, and that's the part you stand on.
What a dumbass.
He had it on speaker, too. I know. I think he deliberately did it.
He wanted to get kicked out of school. He was like, I'm forced to come here to college every fucking day. Fuck this noise.
I'm going to make sure I'm never welcome here again.
Yeah, right. Go.
Let's go to Red Tube. The only thing that'd be even funnier would be if he hacked it in one of the actual screens that they have everywhere to display different shit and just blasted it on that.
No, what would be amazing if he just put it through the PDA system? Like, he pretty much...
No. I'm talking about the screens that all have their own built windows in there, and they're all internet connected. And it just has the slideshows of the upcoming events. But it can also play videos, so, start blasting that on there.
And then what happens is pretty much put the sound system on the PDA.
Or have someone blasting it in the game room on one of the TVs in there.
Really? We've had someone blast porn. Where the fuck was that?
No, I wouldn't surprise me if someone has done it in the past, but I don't know. But I wouldn't know because I didn't do that. I try not to get kicked out.
You always try to get kicked out, man. You try to be a goody two shoes.
Yeah, because I'm a good boy.
Yeah, you're a good boy. I'm pretty much the point of literally be a frickin' it's like literally be a evil. It's like be a jackass for once because when my girlfriend, when my ex was about to eat wasabi, you had to stop her ass. What the fuck? I wanted to see that shit.
And then you weren't going to get any that night, dude.
Again, I kind of was, but again, all you had to do was shut the hell up.
I don't think I want capsaicin on my penis.
It's literally. This is why when you win the lottery and all that, you're like, oh man, let me tell everybody. No, you motherfuckers. You shut the hell up. You walk out like someone just hit your damn puppy. Damn.
Alright. It's been an hour. I need a nap. So bye everybody.
You need a nap. What the fuck?
That's why I was saying where'd the sun go earlier. When it gets cloudy out there, it makes me sleepy.
When it gets raining, it makes me sleepy. This is why I have the time I ignore everyone's phone calls.
Alright, bye.
That way I ignore everybody.
Say bye.
Who are you?
Where am I? Why am I here? You're not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful house. Alright, see you guys next time.
That's what she said. And we'll end up on that.